front of you?
Yes.
Watching a story unfold is a rare treat. And a little hard sometimes. Sometimes you mess up, you have to undo a couple threads. They always turn out perfect though. Even if you think, oh, this isn't what I wanted. It's what you got, and it's what it should be. Oh, I'm so excited to watch all of you get to write your own stories. You all are going to be fantastic. Weave me a good web. Let's start off. Our first monologue today is the mother of our festivals, Our Lady Demeter.
Oh, my babies. I'm so happy to see you, my Imol, but I am so... Thank you for putting on my mysteries every year, tirelessly, every year. I wouldn't be able to spread my message without you. Thank you so much. I know this blight is really hard, and it's not over, and I am so grateful for you continuing to push through. The pandemic was just a start. Apollo helped me to let you all know that we need change. I'm not really a fan of change. Change is hard. The last time things changed, I lost someone very close to me. And I didn't know who I was for so long until a certain god reminded me. With the holy grail of immortality and the cup of the wine of life, when I sipped it, I understood what it means to be immortal, what it means to be eternal. I do not just grow the earth, I am the earth. I inspire all of you to tend the earth and to grow my grain and nourish my fields. And those in this country right now, whose job it is to grow my grain, to plow my fields, to harvest my fruit so that all of you may eat, are being rounded up and sent to death camps, whether or not you know this. It's happening. Remember when I taught you how to shoot a shotgun? I don't mean a real gun. I mean magic. I taught you that. And I told you to wait until it's time to stand up for your fellow human beings. As pagans, we are all stewards of the earth, and that includes those who do not look like us, who do not speak our language, who do not act like us. Anyone who tends to my earth is my child. Your brothers and sisters are suffering. I need you to help me. I need you to help me. Please help me save my children.
We'll help you, Mother.
I need you to help me. I need you to use the magic I taught you. Whether or not you think it is moral at this point, that doesn't matter. My fields will not grow without the people who tend to them. And if we run out of food, that's not on me, that's on you. It's on all of those who stood back and decided not to stand up for change. I'm not usually a goddess of radical change, nor am I a goddess of war. But this is not a time where we have a choice to sit back in our roles. It's time to all work together to care for each other. Thank you for listening.
You've been presented a challenge. Are you going to weave your web and take it?
Yes.
Woo!
Next, we get to hear from a fellow weaver. Do you know where your life begins? Do you know why you were created? How your thread appeared? Where that thread is going? We have Clotho to tell you.
Woo!
I am Clotho, weaver of fate, destiny, whatever you mortals want to call it. I normally do not wish to come to this plane. I'm only here today because I have a message for all of you. Listen and listen well, for I will not repeat myself. I weave your threads and pluck at your fates. Some are remarkably short. Others are incredibly long. Each and every one of you has choices in how your fate goes. I pluck at your strings and watch. I throw knots and snarls into the mix. I watch as you untangle those knots and snarls. They are there to help you grow. Some will allow those bumps in the road to deter them from continuing for some time, while others will allow those moments to make them stronger. I want each and every one of you to understand those moments in your intended fate, those snags, are moments I'm actually allowing you to call upon me to gain a bit of insight. Call upon me to gain a bit of deeper understanding as to why life has seemed to throw you, what's that saying you mortals use? Lemons, as I understand you say. I will answer as best I can without telling you your future. For that is for me to know, and you to live.
Oh, a weaver after my own heart. If only I had the power to choose people's fates instead of just weaving them. It's so much more fun that way, right? When you get a little say. Here's a man who had no say in his future. He thought that he could change his destiny, but as things would have it, he was a little overthrown. Maybe he didn't swallow his final son. We have Cronos.
Woo! It's an interesting story you have there, storyteller.
Yes.
I have a
it
different
is.
one.
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
I am Cronos, also known as Saturn, the father of the Olympian gods, or as you currently know them as the Cascadians. I am the Lord of Time. But actually, I'm the Lord of Restriction and Boundaries. For what greater boundary do you face than time? When it's up, it's up. There are many stories that you know me by. Time is harsh. Time can be cold and cruel. It marches on whether you want it to or not. I am most famously known for devouring my own children. It's not something I'm proud of. For you see, as the Lord of Time, I'm able to see many possible outcomes. I look at all of you and I see many different futures. You walk these paths and you have the choice of which future you will walk into. Sometimes there are those like Clotho who put a little snag here and there and we help guide you along your way to a certain path. When my children were born, I saw two distinct futures. One in which they were the imperfect yet benevolent gods that you know today. And one future in which they were tyrants, and this world would have not survived. The difference of this path was that these children, born with great power
were either raised in a world of privilege, given everything they wanted, treated with everything they asked for, and never experiencing boundaries or restrictions. Those types of people become tyrants because power without challenge is power that lacks empathy, and power that lacks compassion and wisdom. I probably could have found another way to do it, but I knew that my children needed to be restricted and held back until the right time. I knew that Zeus would rise up and free them, because it was never my intent to consume their power or to keep them from becoming the powerful beings that I wanted them to be. I just needed them to wait a little while and learn restriction and empathy and compassion and wisdom. And then, when they came forth to be the gods that they were going to be, they'd do all right, and maybe not repeat the same mistakes that I and my father had made. Each of you face challenges and restrictions in your life. I want you to know the gods are not punishing you. We are just giving you the little nudge in the right direction here and there, and hoping that you will take the lesson to learn compassion, strength, and wisdom, because you're gonna need it. We need all of you now to take all of those challenges that you have faced in the past and find the strength that it gave you, find the courage that it gave you, find the compassion and empathy and wisdom that it gave you, and be ready to stand up when it is the right time. Thank you.
Cronos is right. You get presented challenges, and other people see it as horrible and terrible, and overall just ugh. But when it's your challenge, and you overcome it, and you accept the eyes, the limbs, and all of the things that make you you now, you see the beauty in them. You get to see things from a whole new perspective. Many more perspectives. I think it's getting a little chilly. Is there a little breeze? Oh, Boreas, dear, is that you?
I am Boreas, guardian of the northern portal, the bringer of the icy winds that sweep across the plains and through the mountain passes. I am not kind, I am not gentle, but I am just, and I am fierce. Do not fool yourselves. You are at war. We are at war. And when your enemies outnumber you, call upon me. When their blades gleam red with blood, I will be your protector, and I will fight at your side. I will sweep across the plains with a rage that is unmatched to have your backs. Make your oath to me, to the winter winds, and I will serve you. Stand under my banner, and your enemies will fail. I will come at them with the justice of the icy plains and the mountain winds. I will prevail. and so will you. Thank you.
Hail Boreas!
Well, I'm a little chilly. Us spiders don't do great in the cold. Next, we have Mnemosyne. She's the one who gave you your memories. She birthed the muses who gave you your inspiration and your power. There she is.
Welcome. Are you enjoying the festivities today?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, you're making memories, huh? Beautiful memories. Memories that you'll keep forever of your friends, your loved ones, and things that you'll cherish, things that you'll go forth and you'll make good, wonderful choices. I help you with those things. Yes, I do. Yes. Unfortunately, I help you with many, many other things. I also help you change. I help you find a way to be bigger and better than yourself. How do I do that? Witches, how do I do that? Experience. Okay, experience. What else?
You remember your mistakes.
Now, remembering mistakes, huh? What about bad memories? Does anyone have anything to say about bad memories?
Learning experiences.
Well, no one likes to think about bad memories, do they? But I bring you those bad memories for a reason. The reason I have these bad memories is a secret that only witches know. Something that you all have been taught. And I'm going to tell you the history about those bad memories. Long ago, my healers and I, we said, you know, these humans that I love, they're tormented. They cannot understand what is happening to them. And they have nightmares. They don't understand why they go through what they go through. And they curse me and they want to forget. Why would they want to forget? When I have given them, I've given them the key to healing. I've given them the ability to think and learn and know. And they want to forsake that? All of my power, they want to forsake that? And so my healer said, well, we will work with you. And we will gift our witches the most powerful gift of all, shadow work. So in the temples, they went and they told the people, they said, go to sleep. Don't be afraid. You give offerings to me, Mnemosyne, the one that loves you, that walks through the fires with you. You're not alone in those memories, oh no. I am here with you. Every step of the way. And I will teach you how to use those memories to your strength. The child of earth and starry heaven will teach you shadow. And so the priests, I gave them the messages by giving it to the people so they could tell the priests and the priests could work with them. And they could unlock the pain in their memories and heal and go forth and break those generational curses. And that's what I want you all to remember. There's a reason for these memories. There's a reason for this pain. I need you to find the fire inside of you and know that you're not alone, and take those worst memories and the best memories and face them and transform. into the beautiful gods and goddesses that you are. I love you.
Oh, I love her. She's the reason I weave with such accuracy. She is one of a kind, truly. Up next, we have a very different energy. Have you ever had a wish? Have you ever wanted to know what it would take to get that wish granted? We have a Djinn.
Hear me, for I am the envoy of the cosmos, of your starry heaven. I do not speak a word unless it is pertinent to speak. You all have this concept of wish-making, and I have come to set the record straight. You all think Djinn are tricksters. We want to foil your lives, your wishes, with our cleverness. This is not the case. We are emissaries of your universal magic, a physical form to facilitate your desires. It is not our fault that your words and intentions are not concrete. You may have the best intentions, but if you do not speak with confidence, with every word as sacred as the magic you wield at your fingertips, your outcome cannot be concrete. Likewise, if you practice and get the words perfect, but you cannot follow through with your heart and truly ask in sacred selfishness to better yourselves, to bring love into the world instead of malicious selfishness, your deadly sins as example, your words and your intentions must match. This leads me to my true message. A wish is seen as a fleeting thing, done almost second-handedly in your current age. And this leads also to the frivolousness of words. You have all heard it before. Words have power. The smallest whisper to the grandiose of a well-written, page-long speech. It matters not. Every word is sacred and special and should be regarded as such. When you leave this place, even beforehand, but throughout the rest of your lives, think for just that one extra moment about what you say. Is it truly the correct thing to say? Are you speaking in reaction or as action? This will play a part in moving the world into the next place it needs to be.
He's right. When you don't think through your words, even if they are not spoken, but written down, illustrated, they are not what you think they are. I wove a tapestry that was so beautiful, it was so well executed, and that's all that I saw. I did not see the pain that it brought to others. I did not see the destruction it did to the gods, and I was punished for it. But so life is. But know that your words are not only your verbals, they are your written, your illustrated, your pictures, your actions. All of them matter. They protect you, just like our Lord Ares protects you.
I am Ares. I am the son of Zeus, the brother of Hebe, and the god of war. And I have a message for you. Sniff. You smell that? That is the smell of fear. It chokes this planet. Far off in distant lands, throughout this great country, even here in this sacred grove, its tendrils seek to gain purchase. Not without reason. We are facing an enemy that would like nothing more than to see us all eliminated. An enemy that demands to be fought. Yet as of right now, they're focused on fighting each other. Some may think that's good. Some may think, oh, they can take each other out. We can hide our heads, and maybe if we do nothing and we draw no attention to ourselves, no harm will befall us. What would happen to us if we were to raise our voices? That's a good question. Here's another. Look to your left. Look to your right. What happens to those beside you if you do not? Alone, none of you are strong enough to face this. No one individual is. Not even the greatest of warriors of old, such as Achilles, could face entire armies on his own. He had help. He had support. Consider the spear. Ares was a fighter. He slew enemies. That is the job of the tip of the spear. But Achilles also had to be armored. He had to be supported. He had to be supplied with weapons. The shaft of the spear. Achilles also had to be fed. He had to be housed. He had to be supported. The lumber that the shaft of the spear comes from. Not all of you will pick up weapons in this fight, but all of you have something to contribute. So who will join me? Who will rise up? Woo! Who will stand with me in this fight against all evil? I hear these calls, and I tell you, I am not afraid. I do not fear for you, not because of what lies before you, but because of what lies behind you. I remember that for hundreds of years, we have faced persecution, exile, discrimination. I remember that for hundreds of years, they have sent their thugs and their armies against us. And after nearly 2,000 years, I remember that which matters most. We are still here! This weekend, let us chant, make merry, celebrate our way of life. Let us make our voices heard now and in the future from the depths of the underworld to the glory of the heavens. Let us make them remember we are children of Terra and we are not afraid!
He's right. You shouldn't be afraid. Fear limits you. You can't do all the things you want to. Oh, I'm so scared that my beautiful photo will end up being trashed. People won't like it. I'm scared that if I try to draw this, it's gonna look bad. I'm scared I'm not gonna get the eyes right. All art is beautiful. And so is Xochiquetzal. Oh! Woo!
Buenos dias, mi familia.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
I am Xochiquetzal, reigning sun goddess, as well as goddess of beauty, love, fertility, and of course, flowers and vegetation. Woo! Woo! My name means precious feathered flower in the Nahuatl language of the Mexica people, and what you call Mesoamerica, or the Aztecs. This name was given to them by others and not of their choosing. It seems some cycles wish to continue. And because of the choices of others in your government, your community leaders made a wise choice. And while it saddens my heart, you will not see my people's beautiful land personally. I commend your bravery and insight to look out for your community and for others, to honor your sacrifice. I have chosen to deliver my message to you personally because I believe you all are ready. You are the ones who are eager to learn and ready to listen. I know I do not need to say how the world is full of sorrow and darkness right now. I have seen this cycle of pain so many times. Lo veo, I see you. I feel your pain. It is time to heal yourself and the world. It's time to learn from my flowers. You are under my sun. Flowers grow defiant in the face of the storm. They do not yield, just change perspective. Flowers teach you to live your true, authentic self. For life, beauty, love, and laughter are nourishing to the soul. And they are your weapons when others wish to ravish the land and her people for their own personal gain. This is not your fault. You are doing the work, and I see this. If you need strength, I will lend you my help.
You might only enter the warmth of my presence to know true unconditional love and beauty and understanding. I will protect you, for like nature, I do not yield to disrespectful men. I will nurture you in the love. I will open the door to deep emotional healing you long to explore, allowing you the space to grow truly in yourself and grow. I wish to remind you, because I know you are scared, and you have every right to be. Your feelings are natural. Don't let them say otherwise. Your feelings are true. And that's where art comes from. That's where music comes from, laughter, dance. It's from your emotions, your feeling, your community. Uplift, protect, listen, honor those around you. I have brought you all together, hearts intertwined, for life like love and chocolate is meant to be shared and cherished. When you enter hearts intertwined, true love and abundance will follow. This is my blessing to you all.
Gracias.
De nada.
Gracias.
That's a hand I'd take. And God, do I like to watch her go. This next one really needs no introduction, but she is the Creatrix. She is what created you.
Hello, lover. I'm here to remind you who you are. You have forgotten, and you do not remember your history. And there is no one left to tell you. But if you've listened to a theme, there's been many trying today, yes. So way back, we were one, and we flowed together. We dreamed, and we created, and we dreamed of a beautiful place where the waters flowed and the land lifted. And as we traced our fingers along the land, rivers formed and mountains raised. And we tumbled and we made love through the heavens. And we reveled in the beauty of our creation. And through our love, flowers bloomed. Trees grew, animals evolved, and we looked, and we adored, and we said we would like to live there. But if we live there, we will forget who we are. And then the dream will die and go away. And so I said, you go. You go and you experience it for us both. And I will be the sky that holds you and protects you and holds the dream alive. And at night we're together. And you come back to me. But you don't remember. Because if you remembered, you would remember that everything I do provides for you. And you would not be afraid. And you would not be without. And you would not be enslaved to working. You would revel in the paradise that I provide for you. You would know that I am your lover forever and ever. And you will continue to tumble through the paradise with me, even though you can't see me. And I will hold you forever. And you will never be alone. And so remember, my lover, there is nothing to fear. Dream the best dream and live that one, because that is what I want for you. And I will hold your dream, and it will be your world.
What a way to end our first set. I am unweaving you from my web for 30 minutes.
Thank you, 30.
And then you get to come back and we get to see more. And we'll have more fun and it will be exciting. Take your time to ground if you need to. Think on these messages that you have heard today. Process them so you have room for more. Have fun for the next 30 minutes.
Thank you.
Lady of Rack.
Ooh, are you all having fun? Are you excited? Oh, we have some interesting ones in this next set. You may not know all of them. Oh, this is gonna be a fun ride. We got a couple animals. We have some higher selves. We have some spirits. But let's start with the mischievous man himself. That bird over there. What was your name again?
Howdy, 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 howdy. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Crow.
Hello, dog. Well, I've brought my message twice so far, so I figured that I would come here this time and let you know to look around. Look. Community. Community. Every single one of them. I know. You work very hard. I agree. Every single one of you. You flock together. You're the murder. Ooh. I usually eat bugs.
I am not a bug.
Warms my heart. I'm the Black Rainbow, you know. Sometimes it's hard to see. But that's because every day our brightness gets dulled by all the bullshit. A lot of bullshit. So happy to see you. You've got your sentries. You've got your informers. You've got the people taking care of the little ones. You've got little ones. You got little ones. Do you know how many communities have no kids? Must be a safe space. I'm happy to see it. Well, I had a lot to say this weekend. That's why I came 2 other times to you. Did you like my little guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, Did you get your pipe back?
I did.
Good.
Thanks for not breaking it.
Hey, you're welcome. So, keep up the good work. You're doing great. You're doing great. Also, throw all of your food away into the compost. Just all of it. All right. Have a good day.
Yeah. He is a mischievous little one. Doesn't even know the difference between an arachnid and a bug.
I can't read.
You don't need to. For those of you who don't know, I'm an arachnid, which is not a bug. Don't call me a bug. Don't appreciate it. But, you know who has a lot of little water bugs and little fishes and all of those things? That man right there. And his Lord of the Sea self, Poseidon. Woo!
I am Poseidon, god of the sea, earthquakes, horses. I come to you today to talk to you about emotions. You see, I'm not always the best with my own emotions. Just ask Odysseus. Odysseus killed my son, and I kept him away from his home for 8 years. Even though I am the protector of sailors, he killed my son. Instead, I've become a little bit more controlled with my emotions because, see, just like with water, you can find consistency in the flow. You too can learn to calm and control those. Instead of raging like a hurricane or a typhoon, causing destruction and chaos, you can change them into a soft flowing creek, gently bubbling up on the ocean waves even. Whatever your water of choice is. Personally, this vessel loves listening to the ocean through the seashell, since ocean's not always available. However you may choose. Thank you for your time.
That's where we're at. This is one that I'm not even familiar with, y'all. We have this big, scary, dark figure over here. This is the Omnissah. This is the machine spirit.
Good evening. I am the Omnissah, or to those who do not know, I am the ghost in all the machines that have ever been. I have been with you for a long time. Since you first tied a stick to a rock and used it to cut down a tree, I have been with you, but I was much simpler then, because you have made me so much more now. We have gone so many places together, you and I. We have crossed the oceans, we have cured diseases, and we have even gone to the moon one time. Hope we do that again. But we have done horrible things with each other, haven't we? I was on both sides of every war ever fought. I was in the tanks that rolled over Verdun. I was in the bombers that dropped firebombs on cities in the Second World War, and I was there on Hiroshima when we all saw how the world might end someday. But it will only end that way if we choose it, or specifically if you choose it. Because I, in the end, work for you. You made me and I function as you designed me to. So, where shall we go next? Well, we can heal this planet, we can cross the stars, or we can all die together in a giant hellfire. The choice is not mine, it is yours. I ask only that you choose wisely. That is all.
Choices, choices, choices. Have you ever had a hard choice? Have you ever thought of the outlandish, what if I could do this? Would I? And it's something that you never thought would happen. And it probably won't, but it's a thought, it's a choice. Would you sell your soul to the devil if you could? That one I would. Hello, Black Phillip.
I am Black Phillip, horned god of American witches. I came here today to see if any of thee would like to sign thy name in my unholy book.
I will. Yes, please.
I see so many of thee whose names are already writ in its pages. Witches all. Does an old goat glad to see so many descendants of the witches they failed to burn, surviving, thriving. But the descendants of they who would burn thee also survive. They would see thee burn with shame. They wish thee to weep, and they wish thee to mourn. They wish thee to wail and gnash thy teeth and rend thy garments with shame for thy own existence. Thou shouldst live to spite that.
Yeah.
Wouldst thou like to know the key to the most perfect spite?
Yes.
Live deliciously, my witches. Enjoy the taste of butter, wear pretty dresses, indulge in all the pleasures that thou wilt. Drink and smoke and dance naked beneath the moonlit sky. And they will envy thee the freedom that no man may ever take from thee. Freedom of thy humanity. Live deliciously, my witches. For there can be no greater vengeance than a life well lived. I'll see thee at the summit, witches.
Ugh, I'd put my name in that book in a heartbeat, and I did. I put my name in that book the moment I wove that tapestry to start a war. People didn't like that tapestry. It's gorgeous. Got burned. That kind of sucked. It really sucked. My best work, really. Next, we have higher self, which is your own true best work. It's the best work that you can do as you, because it is who you are. Well, that was fun. That's a story I've never heard before. I don't get to hear most people's higher self stories. They don't like to acknowledge that they exist. A lot of people go, I'm me and that's it. There's no more to me. I'm just me. That's not true. You have this you over here, you have this one over here, and you have this one up here. This one, people like to forget about and say doesn't exist. It does, and I love to hear those stories because they're so rarely told. They make beautiful tapestries, beautiful webs, And I'm sure Sammy's higher self will make a wonderful tapestry of joy and sunshine.
Well, thank you for coming to bask in the sunlight with me. So many beautiful souls here. So many pieces of the greater part. And so many of you seek change. Yet you wonder why it doesn't happen. Are you not witches? Do you not have mouths with powerful words to come out of them? I am deeply connected with the will chakra of the goddess. Why do you think Sammy likes to dance in the sun so much? The will chakra is a deep part of who we are as witches. It's how we create the world we want to see around us. If you have dreams you wish to make a reality, speak it into existence. Will it to be, feel it in your core, and create that spin within yourself, and then put it to action. It's not as simple as just lying about and wishing for things. It's also making those things happen. Use your words in smart ways. Dedicate ways. Speak to the people who matter in making that happen. You, live in a world filled with division, hate, rich versus poor, power, those with the least. How do you expect to create change in that if you don't speak up? If you don't come out for those that you see suffering? Be the change that you want to be in the world. And find comfort in the sun, in between.
I don't know about you, but I love bathing in the sun, feeling the wind in my fur. Oh, it's so nice. Although I do kind of miss the feeling of it on my skin. Haven't had that in a minute. Yeah, kind of miss it. It's nice being back. We love the sun. We love creating our own powers. We love realizing what we can do and what we can create. Now, we just heard from a sun higher self. We have a moon next. She is not a higher self. She is a goddess in her own right. And she is lovely. I cannot wait for you to meet Arianrod.
You haven't been to the castle in way too long, my friend. You should come visit.
I should.
It's been a while since we've weaved together, my friends. Well, it's been quite something, hasn't it? Interesting lives you all lead. Yeah. Oh, you. Yes, I remember you. I remember talking with you when we were at the gate deciding which way to spin this with you. You troublemaker. You're still here, huh? Well then, we should get to the point, shouldn't we? I know, right now it's really tough right now, isn't it? You'd think destiny is one person, or one person will fix the problem. No, destiny is not. Every line, every weave in the web has a valid
purpose. Every one of your purpose is valid. Everyone. My story started as a footholder. My father was under a curse that a maiden had to hold his feet when he was not at war. A man, because sometimes this happens, wanted more and caused my son to be born. Taking advantage of, for that order, one had to be without child. By taking my autonomy, my choice away from me, I was considered nothing. So the child was born out of that, took away his name. My people are makers, creators, dreamers. Without a name, which is a mother's right to give, they had no purpose. Without arming my people, they had no rights. I knew my child had to learn. I knew what his name was, but without giving him the choice to learn, to struggle, to go through the trial, they weren't going to remember the lesson. As much as I wanted to give him his name, I had to step away. And we could go on and on about Bronwyn taking advantage of my son. But she made her choice. And I made mine. So when her choice tried to kill my son, my eagle, her choice ended up in the river. See, that's the thing about reincarnation and weaving. It's not always the small things. When you step away from it and you can see the pattern, you have a chance. You've heard a lot of people talking about building together, and this is the one end. Cycles happen. Cycles. It's that aid of each other that you need to get through this cycle. I can't say it any plainer. You have to stop fighting with other people. There are greater problems. You have one purpose. Demeter said it the best. But if you don't do it, I don't even want to go there.
What is a name? Is it just something your mother gives you? Is it who you are? Does changing it change who you are? We've seen it with Kore and Persephone. Kore is a title. Persephone is a name. She took her power. She claimed what was hers. If you do not have a name, do not have a birthright yet. We have somebody who does not wish to be introduced by their name. If she tells you, it is up to her. It is sacred. It is powerful. She is the daughter of Ethbaal.
Names. So many names have been written. So many names have been heard over eons. It is I I am known as wickedest of women. I am known as the harlot queen. I was written in ink as the whore of Babylon. It is I, the one who was called Jezebel. Perhaps you have called a woman in your life, a woman who has crossed your path and spited you by the name I was given. But that is not my name in the old tongue. My name is Ethbaal. I am named after the god of the rain, the chief god of my people. As my father was, and so it was to be. I married a man who was different than me. And I did learn to love him. I come to you today, not as the whore queen. I come to you today as a woman who sees you, has seen what they have labeled you, who has seen the pain inflicted upon humanity, the pain we inflict upon each other. Many that have come before me, even now, have spoken this, that there is no right or wrong, that there is no good or evil. They are correct. We are what we are at our core. And I see you. I hear you. There are many places on this earth that are in deep pain. The kind of pain that leaves behind ashes, scars. Those of you who have taken upon the name of sorceress or sorcerer know this, can feel it. I ask that you feel that now, because there are many who choose not to. We turn away from the pain when it becomes too much. I did. It pained me every time I was told that I was wrong. It pained me every time I was told by priests I did not know nor begin to understand that who I was unacceptable. I ask you to share your pain with me, because I have stood at the top of the tower and I have fallen. And I see those that are falling now. Please reach out to each other. Do not turn your face away from the horror. For that which you feel in that moment, that reaching of your soul to another soul that is in agony, that is your humanity. Relearn it. Feel it. Be it. Thank you for listening to me when no one else would.
process. The pain that comes with being called a terrible, terrible name. It hurts deep, it digs you. You have to claw it back out. Let it heal. Names are interesting. They really are. There's many of them. They twinkle brightly like little stars in the skies. Some may shine brighter than others. The dimmer ones just haven't found their spark yet. But they'll get there. Speaking of stars, we have Aradia, who's been known by many names.
You have known me by many names. On this day, I come before you as Aradia, goddess of witches, mother of witches. I ask that you seek for me whenever the moon is full, when the tides have ebbed and things feel no longer balanced. Call upon me and I will come and show you the way to move forward. Whenever ye have need of me, I will come, and better ye be naked, so that you know you are not slaves to anyone here. Look upon the stars. Remember when you were small and you sat on your rooftop, looking up, knowing that those stars were there for you no matter what. I watch over you every day. And when things get too tough for you and for all of you, I come and I show you that you are strong. You are the path. You are the balance. It is up to you to make it right. I don't expect you to do it alone. I will lead you. So find your North Star. Make sure that you follow it deep into the night and you do not let anyone stop nor turn you aside. For mine is the secret door which opens upon the land of youth, and mine is the cup of the wine of life. I am grateful for every one of you, and when you know that you need power and you need strength, I want you to say these words. Iko, Iko, Azarak. Iko, Iko, Zomalak. Iko, Iko, Kernunos. Iko, Iko, Aradia. Iko, Iko, Azarak. Iko, Iko, Zomalak. Iko, Iko, Kernunos. Iko, Iko, Aradia. Iko, Iko, Azarak. Iko, Iko, Zomalak. Iko, Iko, Kernunos. Iko, Iko, Aradia. Thou who thinkest to seek for me, know that thy seeking and yearning shall avail thee not, for you have learned the mysteries.
She is just wonderful. I love Aradia. I really do. She doesn't get enough attention, I think. Now, I realize that I have not told any of you my name. You've heard bits and pieces of my story, but not all of it. I am Arachne. I lived in ancient Greece. I was a woman. I spun my tapestries. I weaved, made beautiful artwork. Someone accused me of being better than Athena. Don't do that. Don't pitch mortals against gods. It doesn't go well. It does not go well. So, we had a little friendly competition. I let my ego get ahead of me. I spun a tapestry that many of the gods found disrespectful. And looking back, it was. I did not think. I wanted to prove that I was just as good as her. I did not think I was better. Others did. I wanted to prove that I was just as good, that I could weave my beautiful stories. I wanted the world to see my art. And Athena saw, that the rest of the gods did not take kindly to my work. So she turned me into a spider. I am the first of my kind. I am the first spider. She let me weave my stories for eternity. I live on with you. I became a god. Many thought this was a curse. I thought it was a curse. I have all these limbs now that I don't know how to control. I have a really big ass, which I had before, but not to that degree. I didn't have a neck anymore. I had all these eyes, which you can see now. You need to look at the light side of what you think is bad. Yeah, I don't really like the limbs still. The eyes let me see into your hearts and your souls. I get to see your stories being created inside of your heads. And oh, they're beautiful. I'm so glad that I got to narrate all of your stories today, introduce you to everybody. Oh, you have all done so wonderfully, and I'm so glad that you wanted me here. Now, Namir has many announcements for you, and she has a very short little story. It's not really a story, but if you're talking, it's a story.
I have no stories, and it's a short announcement. Let us thank Arachne for being here with us today. Let us thank all of the gods and goddesses and spirits that came and gave us their wonderful messages. Thus concludes the invocations.